Hey guys, this is Sam, and there are over 100 new emojis coming to your device in iOS 10 that Apple released today with iOS 10 Beta 4. There's a lot to talk about, so let's get into it. Apple was really excited to share these new emojis with us, on top of everything else that changed in iOS 10 Beta 4, because they actually made a dedicated standalone press release that just showed off 12 of their favorite new emojis, which we are going to take a look at right now. They're actually higher res, which looks really nice and made it a lot easier for me to show you guys. There are one or two that I want to point out that I think are really interesting. So first of all, these are focusing on gender and skin tone updates, which I think is cool because, hey, girls need to be able to share emojis too, right? But one right here that I want to take a look at is that the gun emoji has been removed and replaced with a water gun. I don't want to say anything about this, I don't want to share my opinion, but I want you guys to let me know what you think down below because I think a lot of people have a lot to say about that change. But I want to move on to another one that's pretty cool. You got the pride flag, somebody dribbling and playing basketball, a weightlifter, runner, and I think the detective one is really cool as well, and you've got a construction worker and a few others. Let me know what you guys think about all these emojis down below because I think they're really interesting, but there are a lot more that are also changed and that have been updated or added. Now, unfortunately, Apple didn't give us high-res images for all 100 of the new emojis, but I stitched together a emoji picker image on my website, and I'll link that up here in the top right-hand corner of the screen if you're interested in scrolling through that and taking a look at all of the currently available emojis in iOS 10. Now backing up just a bit, the beta that actually released these emojis was iOS 10 Beta 4. It came out just a little bit ago, earlier today, and a lot more change than just emojis, even though by far that is the biggest and coolest change in my opinion. If we take a look at folders, you'll see the animation is a lot snappier than before, and I think that's nice, just because the old animation was pretty slow compared to this new one. If you remember back last beta, haptic feedback was added on the iPhone 6s whenever you locked your iOS device, and for whatever reason that has been reversed or removed in iOS 10 Beta 4, and locking your device feels like it always did in iOS 9. In wallpapers, the iOS 8 default iPhone 6 wallpaper made a triumphant return in this beta, and quite a few other wallpapers removed as well, which leads me to believe and think that iOS 10 Beta 5 will give us a wide variety of new wallpapers, or I really hope a good selection of new pictures to choose from, maybe even a new iOS 10 default wallpaper, which I think would be awesome. If we go back to the home screen and swipe up to enable Control Center, the first time you open it is going to reveal this pop-up right here, which just says, Control Center, iPhone controls now playing, and home each have their own cards. It's just a brief tutorial showing you how Control Center is different and new ways to use it. And in the Health app, these videos are still placeholders. I guess they'll be enabled once iOS 10 is released, or maybe sometime in the Golden Master, but the images have changed just a bit as well, and there's been some layout improvements. Still looks pretty nice to me, and I can't complain about these changes. But overall, guys, that is just about everything we've discovered in iOS 10. I think 9to5Mac reported that in Notification Center, this date, like it says Monday, August 1st, was removed last beta and now it's back, so I think that's pretty cool. But if any more changes are discovered, I'll be sure to update the blog post on my website, once again linked in the top right hand corner of the screen, and let me know down below what you think of all these changes. This has been Sam, subscribe for more on iOS 10, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.